welcome back to the channel. So we're out here at Crossville Dragway today here in Crossville, Tennessee. And man, I'm super excited. We're finally gonna get on a good track. It's been pretty hot today. We got here around 12. The track's supposed to open up like 5:30-ish. Supposed to start making passes. Feels pretty good right now. The sun's over the clouds and I'm feeling good, man. We're gonna make some fast passes tonight. This is the first time all year that I've been able to get on a sticky track, and this is probably one of the best tracks in Tennessee. Probably the best track, the best hooking track in Tennessee, I would have to say. Jackson Dragway is probably a close second. Jackson Dragway is also a great drag strip. So we're gonna run Mean Street. As you guys know, run Mean Street plenty. This will be my second time running Mean Street. Index 510 to 530 to draw it out of a hat. It may have already been drawn, I'm not sure yet, but I think the old 2-valve has got what it takes. We can get down into the 510s if we need to. Been there, done that. Hopefully they draw a little slower so we don't have to lean on the car as hard. But definitely gonna lean on the car tonight too if we can get that index dialed in and see what it's got. The best is a 515 in this car. I'd like to go a little bit faster than that. The setup's a little different this year. The car's a little bit lighter, so it may be able to do it. It is hot out here. The DA is pretty high. The DA when I was in my nationals last year was a lot lower and it was a lot cooler outside, so we'll see how that goes. But got the car sitting out here. Got my tire covered up over here because the sun's been beating down on it this whole time. And you don't want one tire to be hotter than another because you're gonna get different air pressures in your tires, and that's not good. You want equal air pressures in both sides of your tires. I still got to set the shocks up on the car. I already got the anti-roll bar hooked back up. I just got the car detailed by my buddy Will, Will Master Detailing, and it looks great. She's ready to rock. If she's gonna be slow, she's at least gonna look good doing it. So she's out here, she's ready to go. I gotta tighten the shocks up some. I got the front travel limited pretty good. I think I got like 2.5 inches of travel in the front end. I'll run the front shocks full tight, and then we're gonna get these back shocks pretty tight too. We don't need a lot of suspension travel on a tight track. But we're another stacker over here, and then here at Crossville, you can park up here on top of the hill, and then you go off down here and back down to the staging lanes down there. You can see the tower right there, and then the track is down here. So we're gonna get the car ready. We're gonna go down here. We're gonna look at some cars and see what's going on. Take a quick look at the track, and then hopefully we'll be racing here in a second. So let's get to it. so we're back from our first pass. I'm pretty happy with that. So I hit the down arrow on the boost controller before I went up there. I had a dip in fuel pressure last week that kind of concerned me a little bit, and I think I had the vent wrong on the fuel cell, so I put the correct vent on the fuel cell and I turned the boost down. I had 20 pounds of CO2 and we made 23 pounds of boost on that pass. Maybe it touched 24 and then tapered back off to 23 pounds. So it went a 542 at 129.9, so almost 130. Pretty happy with that. The 60 foot was really soft. This track is really sticky. I'm going to be able to get after it a lot more in the 60 foot now, so I think I'm going to lower the timing retard a good bit. I'm still pulling about 5 degrees of timing off the hit, so I'm going to take that down to like 2 or 3 degrees and then maybe work it out completely by the end. But I'm pretty happy with that. It's not a bad ET, considering the car wasn't really, I wasn't leaning on it that much. My reaction time was terrible. I'm going to have to work on that. But everything looks pretty good right here on the data log. So we're getting the car cooled off right now. I got my fan over here. So we're getting the car cooled off right now, and I'm going to get up there for another test pass before we have to do our first round of qualifying. Guys, so we're out here for day 2. I was on Struggle Street last night, and I'm gonna be honest, I was really frustrated, and I didn't make any videos after my failed attempts at passes. I just didn't want you guys to see how I was acting. I was acting like a little kid. But I was having some fuel pressure issues, and I think I had some wiring problems. Me being a dummy, I was able to fix those today when I got here. And I'm hoping that fixed the issue. The car kept losing fuel pressure about, I mean, almost right off the hit sometimes, and then sometimes it would lose fuel pressure like halfway down the track, and it's just not good. So hopefully that's fixed now. The index for Mean Street is a 510. The fastest I have been is like a 7 something coasting, so I really got my work cut out for me. We're gonna go into round 3 of qualifying, which is our last round for Mean Street, here in about 20 or 30 minutes, and then we go into eliminations from there. So I basically just at this point have to not be the slowest car, so I don't have to race the #1 qualifier and hopefully have a little bit better chance. So that's the plan. Derek's car is out here. Derek's gonna run Mean Street, and he's already got a 510 dialed into the car, so he's ready to rock pretty much. And then Jake showed up, but we had issues with, there's Stephanie. Jake showed up and has some transmission problems, so he's just gonna play it safe and not run the car tonight. It's got some converter charge pressure funny stuff going on, and he doesn't want to kill a thrust bearing, and I don't blame him. So a lot of cars. I think 530 index and 60 index is going up there right now, and then we'll be going up there shortly. There's a lot more cars here today than yesterday. It's a little bit cooler. See down the line up here, and this is just up on the upper part of the track. There's also a bunch of cars down here, so we're gonna load the tune-up in this thing and cross our fingers and hope that it goes down the track and keeps fuel pressure. So let's see what it does. All right, guys, here we go. We're up here for Q3 of qualifying. This is our last chance to make a good pass. So hopefully the fuel pump holds in there, my wiring's good, and we can get a decent pass in. At least go at 20. Please, just at least a 20. So we're gonna see what happens. Dark in here, but the last pass was pretty much a failure as well. And one of my buddies in the blue Fairmont wrecked on the big end as I was coming back up, so that sucked. But he's all right, and the car just popped the front tires. He didn't get into the wall or the other racer, so I'm happy about that. I really got nothing to show you guys. The data log looked fine on that last pass. It just, the car hit like a soft rev limiter. I don't know. I'm chasing Gremlins right now. I pulled the plugs. They were gapped at 25 thousandths. They shouldn't have been that loose, but I figured with this ignition I had that would work. It didn't, so I bumped the plug gap down to 20 thousandths and just inspected my spark plug wires and some other stuff. And we got first round. We just did first round pairings. We drew this pretty cool rat rod setup. I believe he went a 520 something his last call, or I believe he went a 520 something on his last qualifying pass. I know if the tune-up I have in my car, if it hooks, it'll go a 520 something. So I'm just living on a hope and a prayer that it doesn't hit whatever it's doing and makes it pass down the track. If it does, it's gonna be pretty good, and we might have a chance. I might have to work on the tree, make sure I cut a good light, and hopefully we get past first round. If not, you know what? I'm out here having fun, hanging out with the good people, and you know, what more could you ask for? So we got the car cooled down. We're waiting for him to call us up. We're gonna get up there and see how first round goes.
Your next one off, 715 hours.
Get it down the stack. So down the track, that's the same stack. That's too many random words together.
lose. Holy shit.
Told him. Main Street Finals. We got D Woods versus Bradley Hamlet. LS versus LS. Derek's car did a big wheelie earlier. We tightened the front end up, so hopefully it doesn't go up this time. I think we should be good.
Drive block, we need you down to the back. Drive block, guys.
He's right in the groove.
Oh my goodness, Gremlins went to 5.
He's on fire. That's a 513 to a
Wow,
550.
good run on that left lane, 513.
Damn. All right, everyone. Well, if you're still hanging out, thanks for watching the video. Big congratulations to my buddy Derek on his win in Main Street. He's been on a hot streak the past couple of weeks. He won the Clarksville Cash Days race a couple weeks ago that I wasn't able to be at, and then came and won Main Street this weekend. And he's not planning on stopping there, so you guys keep an eye out for more content on Derek's car on the channel. My car's got some problems. Stay tuned. We're going to try and figure out what's going on with it. But overall, what a great weekend. So, like always, guys, comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.